morning is making me hungry.
Me too.
Matt!
Yeah?
Can you make me a sandwich, please?
You're perfectly capable of making your own sandwich.
I'm too weak with hunger.
Oh, hey, Penny has a status update. Penny is going to use her superpowers to bend metal.
Showbot, can you get me Penny, please?
Took you long enough.
So what's going on?
I just came back from karate and I'm feeling pumped.
What are you eating?
My homemade superpower bar, oats, tofu, honey, and of course, smoked mackerel. By the end of today, guys, I'll be able to bend this metal, throw a truck, and lift my own house. See ya.
Can't believe her mom helps her make those things.
Seriously, though, everything in that bar has amazing health properties.
Well, there have to be more appetizing ways to power up our plates.
Oh, there is.
Today on Taste Buds, we're flexing our muscles.
Foods are super powerful.
I'm making an energizing entree with the chef who feeds Toronto's biggest professional sports teams.
We've got a game-winning pasta.
And I'm giving Penny's superpower bar a run for its money with a visit to a butcher. Feels really mushy. We're making our own power sausages.
Then back here in the kitchen, I'm gonna beat Lily in a chili cook-off.
Doubt that. So up, 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 and away.
Super powerful foods are gonna save the day.
Taste buds. We love to cook and we love to eat. We are the taste buds. We can't be beat. We're in the kitchen and hanging out to find out what food is all about. Taste buds. Enjoy the fun. We're always turning on fun heat. Taste buds. Foods to explore. There's always something good to eat. Taste buds.
Status update. Lily is wondering what super powerful food would you be?
Oh, that's easy. I'd be turkey.
Don't you mean you'd be a turkey?
Very funny. But turkey is really good in helping build strong muscles. Hey, better call the animal wrangler.
Why?
Because there's a couple of pythons loose.
I think I would be a chickpea. Lots of fiber and lots of protein. Very powerful. You'd better call a plumber.
Why?
Because these pipes are about to burst.
Woo! Yeah, nice one.
Guys, what are you doing?
Oh, we were just talking about what super powerful food we would be.
Oh, before I decide what superfood I'd be, I'm gonna meet Chef Robert Bartley in there. He makes the meals for Toronto's best hockey, basketball, soccer, and football teams. So he's gotta know a few cool superfoods.
Cool, sounds awesome.
Oh, hey, do you guys know where I can get some tape?
Why would you need tape?
Because this body is ripped. Yeah, look at that. See you guys. Hi, I'm Avery.
I'm Chef Bartley. Welcome.
You make some of the meals for Toronto's best athletes. Are we gonna make something that packs a punch?
You betcha. Let's go into the kitchen.
So what are we gonna make?
Well, thanks for coming into my kitchen today, Avery. Today we're going to make something that the Toronto Raptors love to eat just before the game day.
Nice.
It's a whole wheat pasta with some chicken and some great flavoring vegetables.
Great.
To get this pasta started, we're going to chop up an onion. So what you do is you cut the onion in half so it's nice and flat, so it's a lot safer. And then I start to make small little cuts along, but keeping the onion intact. And then I spin it that way, and I cut it again.
Nice.
So I make a perfect little dice of vegetables. You want to do the other onion while I get rid of this?
Sure.
Yeah? Well, I tell you, all the NBA players, they love pasta because it gives them all the kind of energy that they need, and it's somewhat healthy for you.
So sugar gives you energy though, right?
Sugar transforms into energy, yes.
But then, could you eat a bunch of sugar before a game?
I wouldn't recommend it. I would get your sugars from naturally from fruit, from carrots have sugar in them, tomatoes have sugar in with them, and that's all natural sugars, and that's the kind of sugars that your body turns into energy. So we're gonna start this off. If you wanna add some good quality extra virgin olive oil to this pan. Meanwhile, I've got the whole wheat pasta already cooking over here. So we're gonna start by adding the mushrooms. Beautiful. That's gonna give you a lot of savory flavor to it. Then we're gonna add some carrots. And then, like I mentioned to you before, carrots are gonna add some sweetness. We're gonna gather up these onions and put them in there as well. And we're gonna sweat off these vegetables. That's a cooking term that's used for sauteing or starting to cook, lightly cook the vegetables as I'm starting to stir this. One of the most important things, though, that goes in a pasta is garlic. You like garlic?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Love garlic.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Squish it.
I'm gonna squish it out. I'm gonna break some of those flavors off, and I'm just gonna chop that up nice and fine. We'll add that into the pasta. See how they're nicely starting to cook? You want to give that a bit of a stir.
Sure.
And what we're gonna add to this now is we're gonna add some Italian seasonings.
Yeah, like thyme?
Thyme, perfect. Basil,
Basil, yeah.
oregano. So this is a mixture of all three of those, and this is gonna add some amazing flavor to this tomato sauce. The last thing that I'm gonna add to this is I'm gonna add our fresh tomatoes. So if you wanna add those in,
Sure.
those are nice fresh tomatoes from Italy. Beautiful, that looks great. Well, we're gonna let that simmer for about 10 minutes, but I thought I'd show you something different that the players also love to have before a game, and that's called a fruit smoothie.
Awesome. So these are all the ingredients.
These are all the ingredients that make up a Toronto Raptors power smoothie. Lots of energy, gonna make you perform. So you wanna start by adding some strawberries. And then you can add maybe half of the raspberries.
Okay.
Perfect. And then maybe a few of the blueberries. Love blueberries. Blueberries are very good for you. That's perfect. And then blackberries, just to give it a little bit of tartness. And then I'm gonna add one whole banana, and I just put the whole thing in there like that. I'm gonna add a little bit of maple syrup.
So why do you use maple syrup instead of sugar?
Well, I wanna keep this as natural as possible. By adding refined sugars, you're adding sweetness that isn't gonna break down into your body and turn it into energy. So we've added all those ingredients in there. I'm gonna add just some water, and we're gonna close the lid down, and we're gonna let her go.
Blenders can hurt. Get a grown-up.
That's it. Easy. So this is nicely simmered down now. As you can see, all the vegetables are cooked. The only thing now we're gonna add is some chicken. So if you wanna add, 6 or 7 slices of that, and it's cooked already, so all I have to do is just reheat that just to make it a little bit hot.
Awesome.
And we're gonna add in our whole wheat pasta that's cooked just perfectly. You wanna stir that up?
Sure.
Beautiful. There we go. We've got a game-winning pasta. Thank you. Nice job.
Wow, this looks amazing. And we made it so fast.
Hey, that's right. Well, good food doesn't have to take so long. It's a great pasta, energy. Want some Parmesan cheese on there to
Yes,
make it taste
please.
good? There you go. A little Parmesan cheese for me. Thank you, Avery, for coming. This has been a lot of fun. So bon appetit. Try some smoothie.
Oh, that's delicious. You can really taste the oregano and the basil and thyme together.
They add a lot of punch to a simple pasta dish.
And that fruit smoothie really complements it well.
And that's just nature's berries at its best.
Well, thank you, Chef Bartley.
It was my pleasure, Avery. Thanks for coming.
Get more playing power with Chef Bartley's delicious chicken pasta. All the ingredients you need are right here. Status update. Avery is scoring with a super powerful meal.
Superhero pasta.
I am so making some.
Superhero? That gives me an idea. Super powerful foods are great on their own, but in any fun combination, they become even better for you.
Lily!
Hey, Tyler.
Lily, allow me to introduce you to the Super Duper Power Trooper!
What's Super Duper Power Trooper?
A food hero made of lots of super powered foods. He has a red onion head, sweet potato body, and broccolini arms and legs.
All those foods are super powerful.
Each and every one of them. Watch as he takes down deep fried chicken grease man. I'm deep fried chicken grease man. I'm covered in grease. But I am still a super duper power trooper.
I'll check in on him later. I'm about to head off to make my own super powerful food, right here at the Healthy Butcher. Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to Healthy Butcher.
I heard that you make some of the best sausages around.
Amazing sausage, and today you're going to get a chance to make some.
Cool, let's get started. But first,
Okay, so to make sausages, we have to start off by picking ourselves some meat.
how about chicken?
Chicken makes an excellent lean sausage while also staying really, really juicy.
All right, let's go with that. All right, so what's the first step?
Well, the first step is going to be to grind up our chicken leg meat.
Okay, so do I just put the meat in there?
We put the meat in there, and we start turning the crank. Perfect. Do you want to give turning the crank a try?
Sure. Looks easy enough. Okay, maybe I was a little bit wrong on the easy enough.
Do you want me to take over?
I'm good. I need this workout.
The beauty of any good food is just the labor that goes into it. Because by the time you get to try these, you're gonna be like, oh, I put so much of me into these sausages.
Okay, maybe now I'll take up on the offer of you taking over.
Just imagine, on any given Monday or Thursday, you could come here and help me grind 300 pounds like this.
I'm up for it. All right, that was the last piece.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mix the ground chicken up with all our ingredients. So, lots of awesome organic ingredients here to work with. Let's start off with some roasted garlic.
Some garlic. All right, I really like garlic.
Perfect. And now maybe the peppers.
Ooh, and has something been done to the peppers? They look kind of different.
These are sauteed green bell peppers. And now the olives.
Olives.
So the whole theme here is some salty and some sweet. Gives us a really good balance with this sausage. And now we're gonna add some sour with the lemon juice.
It's good.
Sun-dried tomatoes. And some caramelized onions now.
This should add some sweetness to it.
And now let's add the spices.
Some oregano and some basil.
Which is a nice savory herb. And then we have the salt and pepper.
Some salt. All right. This is gonna give it a nice little kick.
Perfect.
This is gonna be so super powerful. I've gotta tell Tyler.
You cannot stop me, deep fried chicken grease man. Oh, yes, I can. I am a...
Maybe I'll check in on him later.
Okay, and no Greek sausage would be complete without some feta cheese.
All right.
We're just gonna crumble that up in there.
Just mush it like this.
That's right. Okay, so now that your hands are all dirty, we're gonna start mixing all these ingredients.
Okay.
It's kind of like making chocolate chip cookies. You want it all mixed together because you want every bite to have a chocolate chip.
Feels really mushy.
Okay, that looks really well mixed. And so what we do is we take this force main, we're gonna stick it inside this contraption here, and we're gonna force it inside an animal casing. And so a casing is essentially a pork intestine, and it's fully edible.
Oh, okay. So we just throw it in there?
That's right, and actually throwing is the right word. We're throw it in so this way there aren't any air pockets.
This is like playing basketball with meat.
We don't want to waste any.
Nope. All right, that's the last of it.
Perfect. This casing goes onto this tube just like so, and this is going to be what we're going to be loading into our sausage. So what we're going to do is you're going to start cranking, and I'm going to control how much meat is going inside this casing.
Okay.
Okay, so start cranking.
Done.
So we're going to organize all this sausage fun into a coil, and then we're going to twist it.
All right.
To twist these sausage, what we're going to do is we're going to choose a length that we want them to be. So let's say it's about this long. This looks like it's about 5 inches.
Yep.
So I pinch it here, and then I turn it. And I just turn it about 3 times, and then I move down, and then here's the trick to it. This time, and I'm going to turn it the opposite direction.
The opposite direction?
So this way, as I'm turning it, it doesn't unravel this side.
Oh.
You want to try?
Sure. I have to make sure that I turn it the other way. So like that, and it's this way, I believe. Can't wait to cook these up.
And there you go. There's your first link of sausage. Now you can give me a sloppy high five. Well done.
Okay. I just cut it open.
That's right.
This smells so good, and all the healthy stuff we added to it, it's gonna make it extra super powerful. Are you ready for a taste?
Oh, am I ever?
All right. This is amazing. It's bursting with flavor.
Oh, they're just, you know, you get salty, you get sweet, you get peppers,
It's like perfectly marinated. And it's great to know you can make so many fun combinations out of them too. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Lily, for coming by the Healthy Butcher.
Let's go for another one.
It was ridiculous.
Fried chicken grease, man? That's hilarious.
He was so into the battle too.
So, have you thought about what kind of chili you're gonna make?
I'm making chili a la Lily.
Nice.
I'm gonna make Avery's magical two-bean chili.
But why magical two-bean chili?
Well, because when you eat it, you can make a whole room of people disappear.
Guys, I finally figured out what superpowered food I'd be.
What would it be?
A papaya. No. Sweet corn. Sweet corn, yeah, sweet corn. Actually, no.
Hey, what about chili? We're about to make that right now.
With beans, I love beans. They're magical. Have fun, guys, and call us taste buddies when you're done.
Will do. Oh, but first. Great thing about chili is that you only need one pot.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start off with some canola oil so that the beef doesn't stick to the pot.
good idea.
Next, the beef goes in.
Extra lean ground beef.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
Extra fun way to use it in chili instead of in hamburgers. All right. Next, I'm gonna season it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Look at all the juices running out.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
That should be enough pepper. And now for the salt, just a little sprinkle. Next, just a tiny bit of chili powder. In it goes. It's gonna add a smoky flavor. Stir that in. Just like that. Then add the 2 bay leaves, and they're just gonna release their flavor, kind of like leaves in tea. Stir that in too.
Hey, so now it's time for the veggies.
Cool.
First, you gotta add some onion.
Woo! Onions.
Essential for almost any recipe.
Yeah, and they're really gonna soften when they're in there.
They're gonna go really well with the beef.
Then you gotta add some red peppers.
Red peppers. This is gonna add the sweet factor to the chili to balance everything out.
Yeah, and look at the color that it adds.
That's really bright. Awesome.
And some jalapeno.
Jalapeno pepper, just a little bit. Next, we'll add some garlic.
Yeah, garlic.
Grate that in like that.
Now, the cool thing about garlic is that it gets a lot sweeter the more you roast it.
Next, some Worcestershire,
Worcestershire sauce.
what he said.
That's gonna add a nice little little bit of sauciness.
Cool. Then next is the kidney bean.
Nice.
They're nice and tender. That adds great color too. And then next, some crushed tomatoes.
Nice.
And this is the base of the chili. It's really tomatoey, but this is even more tomatoey. It's tomato paste, very intense tomato flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Stir that all up. And to finish it off, some chicken stock. I know it sounds funny adding chicken stock to beef, but it gives it good flavor.
You know what I don't like about chicken stock? Mine are always going down.
All right, and that about finishes up Lily's chili.
Chili a la Lily. Nice job. But I can't wait to see what Avery does with his. What's the time for?
Avery's magical two-bean chili.
Nice. I got this butternut squash for you over here. I'm gonna take the seeds out, and then I'll dice it up for you.
Cool.
Spoon in.
Well, looks like you've got the butternut squash down. I'm gonna start on my chili. Now I'll go with a little bit of olive oil.
Nice.
Put in some onions for the base. And a little bit of salt and pepper to bring out the flavor.
Salt. And in goes the pepper.
I'll put in some red pepper. That's gonna be nice and fresh, loaded with antioxidants, which are really good for you.
That looks great.
And now for a little kick, the chili powder. And some cumin. And a little bit of cayenne.
That's gonna give it a lot of kick.
And some bay leaves.
And you'll want to take those out before you eat it, because I don't think you would want to eat the leaf.
Right. And I'm gonna put in some garlic. Just grate that in.
Whoa, you can smell the garlic.
Here you go. Here's the butternut squash you wanted.
Great, thanks.
Here, I can put it in there. There you go.
It's great color. Add some even more green.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a tree, and it's apropos, which means it's fitting because it's going to give it a really woodsy smell.
Then for some Worcestershire sauce.
Nicely said, my friend.
And then for the magical fruit.
I can't wait for later.
So, some black beans. These are gonna be nice and wholesome. They have lots of fiber, just like these pinto beans. Magical pinto beans. And then I'll add a little bit of crushed tomatoes.
That's gonna add lots of
A lot of
liquid.
crushed tomatoes.
Woo!
And some chicken stock. If you didn't want to use chicken stock, you could use vegetable stock too. Stir it up.
Give that a little stirry stir.
Really
Nice.
colorful.
Man, that looks powerful.
And then, just put the lid on top. And it cooks nice and evenly.
All right.
Guys, this smells great. I'm gonna go notify the taste buddies.
All right.
I'm feeling more powerful already.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's good because we've got quite a powerful mess to clean up. All right, guys, I brought some sour cream and some shredded cheese. That's really gonna kick up the flavors of both of your chilies.
Let's dig in. Cream. Lily, your chili a la Lily is awesome.
I have to admit, Avery, your magical 2-bean chili is amazing. The spices add so much flavor.
And the beans add a really nice thickness, just like your tomato pie.
Yeah, and they add a lot of fiber and protein, two things that are really super powerful.
That chili would be a great dip for my super power bar. Superpowers, activate!
Yeah!
Hey guys, Super Duper Power Trooper would love that chili. Well, if he had magically transformed into my salad.
Speaking of magical, enjoy your magical meal.
Yeah.
I think she was talking to you.
That was definitely.
You definitely want to try these super powerful chilies. So what are you waiting for?
All the ingredients you need are right here. Status update. The taste buds are...
Turbo Chili Charged.
The great thing about chili is that you can put anything in it.
Anything?
Mom, can I make ketchup and mango chili?